What's up, my little tattletales? Listen, what is going on with Joey Kravitz? Now listen, I know I've been gone for a minute, but I decided to creep back into Twitter and be like, what's going on with the universe? Also follow me on Twitter, Tisa Tells. But forget all that. Zoe Kravitz is being dragged from the windows to the wall for what you might be asked. You are never going to believe this. I swear to God, 2022 is coming up with the most unlikely word combinations. And this one is Zoe Kravitz allegedly got a thing for little boys. And when I say little, no, I don't mean pocket size. Y'all, this is actually not funny, but we have to get into it. Before we do, hit that like and subscribe button. But I have to say, the way they got into it, it just happened randomly. You know what? Let me take you to the tweets and then we'll get into it. So Zoe Kravitz posted this on Instagram saying, here's a picture of my dress at the awards show after we apparently are assaulting people on stage now. Now, I get it. You want people to look at this ugly pink dress. I know she's going for an Audrey Hepburn vibe. I know. But stop it. It's not giving. And it's so forced and it's so calculated. Just like I thought the styling for her wedding was. Yeah, it was cute, but it was just so forced. This isn't your natural style. You're trying to morph. And honestly, stop with the damn fillers. All right, the North remembers how you used to look. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to ignore the dress. But then she dropped down with this, and she said, and here's a picture of my dress at the after party, after the awards show. We're apparently assaulting people on stage now. All right, girl. It used to be assaulting and yelling. I said, all right, Zoe, why don't you just come out? What's with this passive-aggressive stuff? Why don't you just come out and make a statement in support of Chris Rock instead of these side shots? But then I said, Zoe worked with Will on After Earth. And I said, well, maybe there's something she don't know. And she's trying to let us know where the bodies are buried. And there's obviously some little side beef. Maybe she has some information to let us know more about his character. So I started searching, and guess what I found? Are y'all thinking the same thing I am? Yeah, that was Zoe Kravitz after posting that corny caption. All right, Miss Tyler. Anyway, are y'all wondering what I found out about Zoe? Spoiler alert. Whatever I found was not good for Zoe, because guess why her and Zoe and Will allegedly have beef? Because when Zoe was 24 and working on After Earth with Will Smith, she literally had a huge crush on his 14-year-old son, tried to date him, had inappropriate, you know what? Not only do I have her own words from the interview and Will telling her to back off of his little boy, and I'm going to show you pictures of Jayden because he was a young-looking 14-year-old, but there's even video of her begging him not to, let's just get into this because you're not going to believe it. Let's start off with this. It was dug up for an old video interview. It said, even more awesome for Zoe was spending time with the Smith clan when the cameras weren't rolling. There were moments that I was hanging out with Jayden and thinking, I can't believe you're 14. I have to check myself. Like, what'd I say to you? She laughs. He has so much personality and so much swag. He's so much cooler than I am, and he's so handsome. I'm always like, when you're older, we'll hang out. Nope, that's inappropriate. You're 14. Okay, did you really think that? Or did y'all hang out? Because guess what? This was Jayden at 14 years old. Cute kid, no doubt. He got his mom and his dad's genes. However, you literally look like a 14-year-old. This has me looking at Zoe like, girl. I mean, honestly, it doesn't even matter if he looked like The Rock at 14. He's 14 years old, but the fact that Jayden looks 14, but y'all, it's not over. We got video. Look at this weird energy. And it's not just Jayden. If y'all don't know Ezra Miller, yeah, he's in this too. Hold on, let's cut to video.
Sorry.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the girl in the red's face? Yeah, your expression is all of us.
Great! Perfect!
This is the face of the person that got so much swag and is so much cooler than you. Girl, let's continue this video because I can't.
I've been looking for you for the past forever.
I dragged him out tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I literally dragged you. It's my date.
Oh my.
Notice the inappropriate touching. If that was my kid, I'd be like, get away from him. But let's continue.
I've been looking for you for 45 minutes
Don't leave.
casually.
I want to take this.
Okay, yes.
Hang on.
Now, at this point, she is pleading with a 14-year-old. Don't leave. I want to hang out with you. Don't leave. Literally begging.
Tell him how amazing she looks. Tell me how.
You look like something that you would find in like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Jayden even got the analogies of a 14-year-old girl. You look like something they find at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. The innocence, and she was all over it.
Like,
That's
wow.
why I keep him around. Don't leave. Sorry, that's like my love of my life.
Again, don't leave. Sorry, that's like the love of my life. Girl, say sorry to your parole officer.
What did he say you look like? He
Willy
said
Wonka is something in Willy Wonka showed about it. That's what like a 16-year-old says to you. It's a compliment. It's great.
Now the reporter can't even believe what she saw. And then Zoe's trying to clean it up. No. That's what a 16-year-old says when they're complimenting you. Like, it's great. Don't worry. First of all, girl, he's not 16. You ain't got a lie to kick it. And second of all, police officer, please get her over here.
What was I saying?
He's your date for tonight?
Yes, I dragged him out. I texted him and I said, you have to come, so he did.
Yeah, somebody's tell her. She's the only one that's laughing.
I love him. Jayden!
I think Afropolitan said it best. Zoe Kravitz should have kept quiet. Now she's being outed as a predator, previously being in a relationship with a domestic abuser and being besties with a sexual predator. What a time to be alive. Pot calling, kettles, logs in eyes. I know that's right. Also, there was something interesting. Bradford treated Zoe Kravitz as funny. We'll never forget working at Essence and us trying to book her for interviews, covers, events, etc. And her team declining because we aren't her audience. Yeah, that's problematic to say the least. But guess what? It's not just problematic interviews Zoe had. Zoe also had another inappropriate relationship. Y'all ready for this? How old were you when you found out Zoe Kravitz and Ezra Miller dated in 2010? Okay, the original Mahler jumps in to defend his queen, saying, "Ayo, she was 22 and he was 18, dead," right? However, the internet is never undefeated because this clapback, y'all, let's get into it. Pazimin Jinhol said they actually started dating when Ezra was 14 and she was 18. He dead. Y'all. So Drake GTM jumped in and said, "Is this true source?" And Pigeonhole said, "It's partially conjecture, but because Ezra has known the Momoa Kravitz family since they were 14, I can only assume it's because they've been friends with Zoe for at least that long as well. Maybe they started dating a year or two after that. Who knows?" And then she cites Jason Momoa saying that with Ezra Miller, "I've known him since he was 14. He's a beautiful being, and they definitely only made one of him." Now, does this prove definitively? Absolutely not. It's conjecture. But judging by the creepy way, you cannot say what she did with Jayden was not creepy. Her comments, he looked like a little boy. Even if he didn't, there's no excuse for a 24-year-old perving on a 14-year-old, calling them cute, sexy, swag, handsome boy or girl. But taking her history, I don't know, guys. It seems like there might be something to this. What do y'all think? This tweet, "Nothing will ever beat how quickly the internet will switch up on someone. Yesterday, Zoe Kravitz was the sexiest woman ever, and today she has to beat predator allegations." And they said, "I'm glad Zoe Kravitz said that. Now we can just focus on Zendaya. Ain't that the truth?" Then the person said, "Zoe Kravitz lost all her Twitter hype in just 30 minutes. I know that's right. They said, "I came to giggle about dumb-ish, and now I'm learning grown-ass Zoe Kravitz had a thing for a 14-year-old Jayden Smith, and her daddy dated a 17-year-old at 36. Man, Lisa and Jason best duck and cover. Woo! Yeah, y'all didn't know that. I think he dated Anai Akaya. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she was a model, and he dated her at 17, and he was 36. He literally was dating his child. And let's sum it up with this. Corn said, "You telling me Zoe Kravitz was trying to flirt with a 14-year-old Jayden Smith, yet tried to diss his father on Instagram?" And Dreamo said, "Zoe Kravitz babe is hell for trying to diss the father of the ninja she was trying to prey on." Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Let's move on from what happened Sunday and actually talk about these allegations. Does this change the way you look at Zoe Kravitz? If it doesn't, you need Jesus in your life or some holy water. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.